Quiet. Welcome to the world of poetry slams, where hundreds of poets in cities like New York and San Francisco take the stage to compete.
Get us through high school graduation.
Aneta Brodski wants to be one of them. She is 17, she's a poet, and she and her friends are deaf. The spoken word, which is so important to poetry slams, is a foreign language to Aneta. She and her friends communicate in ASL, or American Sign Language. But during her junior year at Lexington School for the Deaf in Queens, New York, she found out that ASL has a poetry of its own, and she could take a class in it. Aneta, who emigrated from Israel with her family when she was 7 years old, was one of the first to sign up.
I come from an all-deaf family, so I like to tell stories. That's why I'm here, to share my spirit.
ASL uses movement, gestures, the entire body to communicate visually with images rather than orally. It's made up of 5 basic components: hand shapes, palm orientation, location, movement, and facial expressions. For Aneta and her classmates, ASL is not just a means of communication. It's part of who they are.
I love deafness. It's peaceful. Lots of noises in the street. I sleep through it. It's great. I love sign language. It's beautiful. It's a culture. It's a language.
But for Aneta, it can be frustrating.
I'd like to hang out with more hearing people too, but communication is the key, and I can't do it with them. Here at Lexington, it's a small world. It's just too small.
Let's keep it going. Next poet on the mic. Give it up for Aneta.
So Aneta took a step into the larger world, becoming one of the first ASL poets ever to perform in a slam. And when Tahani Salah, a Palestinian hearing poet, tracked Aneta down, they decided to collaborate. They wrote a poem about their lives and cultures, deaf and hearing, Palestinian and Israeli. And after weeks of hard work,
you're at the Bowery Poetry Club for a historic evening of ASL poetry.
This time, Aneta has the last word.
Love, life, truth. Your life is what you choose.
After her performance, Aneta graduated and went on to college. She wants to travel the world, advocating for deaf rights. And she dreams of a world in which deaf people and hearing people can communicate.
Sometimes in my dreams I sign and everyone understands me. Everybody is signing.